lived in New York when I was born, of course. And we moved to Bayonne. We moved up to the projects. It was between Broadway and Avenue E, and it was definitely known as one of the toughest sections in Bayonne. After high school, I decided to join the Marine Corps, and the reason I joined was I went to see a movie called Battle Cry. And the Marines, they did great in the movie, you know, and they went through boot camp and they got in great shape. But the big thing was all the women that they attracted.
No man has a girl back home when he's talking to a girl in San Diego.
What have you been doing with the Marines in town?
And I decided, you know what, that's for me. Let me be a Marine. Let me go in the Marine Corps, get all that glory and wind up with all the pretty women, too. Well, in 1959, I got out of the Marine Corps. I got discharged, and Tony Maida asked me to be a bouncer at his club. He had a go-go club on Andrew Street. And he wanted me to bounce the door. He had a lot of tough, rough people coming in. They needed somebody to keep order. I was working there about a month. A guy named Joe Barisi, the director of the PAL, came to the club and asked me to try out for the boxing team. He said, you know, Chuck, he said, if you want to really prove that you're a tough guy, he said, you should prove it in the ring. And I started training. And I trained for about 3.5 months. And I went over to New York City and signed up for the Golden Gloves.
These are the 147-pound sub-novices. 1 minute and 40 seconds from the opening bell to count out. When the final bell rings, they are the best of friends once more.
I won 5 consecutive fights and the New York Heavyweight Sub-Novice Championship. After I won the Golden Gloves, naturally I was a hot item. In those days, there weren't too many good white heavyweights around. Everybody was looking for that commodity, the good white heavyweight, maybe possibly the white hope, and that's why I turned pro.